Welcome to the Astoria Film Festival Step and Repeat interview. Today we're speaking with Haohan Wang, whose film Distance is in our 2020 festival. So welcome.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
I can't believe it's your first film.
Yeah, so this is basically my first film that I'm like trying to submit to film festivals.
Have you done work before that you just didn't submit, or was this truly your first attempt at film? Like what led up to this, I guess, background?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be an incoming senior in high school, and for the past year, from like sophomore summer to junior summer, I've been like pretty interested in filmmaking. I think I can call it like my passion right now, and I've been trying to make YouTube videos. So I have a pretty small YouTube channel that I try to post like about every few weeks or so, or a
What
few
is
months.
it? Share it so we can share it.
Oh, it's just my name. So it's Haohan Wang, Haohan, and then Wang. Yeah, I go by Howie though, so yeah, you can, yeah. But yeah, so I've always been pretty interested in filmmaking, and this was like kind of my first attempt at a more serious short film, and yeah.
Was it kind of being in lockdown that gave you the I don't know, strength or courage to kind of say, all right, I'm gonna just try this?
Um,
Like what
kind
kind
of,
of made you go in now? I'm gonna do it now.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think this short film is pretty special to me because like during this lockdown, everyone's like looking at the bad side of the situation, right? Where okay, yeah, like we're complaining about not being able to like go out, not being able to like see people, and I thought that it was pretty important to like shed light on the more positive side, where my short film kind of highlights both aspects of quarantine. So like the first half is about how everyone is you know wow, okay.
Like dealing with
uh,
it, adjusting to the
yeah,
new
yeah,
situation. Yep.
yeah. So everyone's kind of in their own silos doing their own thing, and then the second half kind of transitions into the more positive side, where the family gets together, makes food, family walks and activities. So that's kind of like the overlooked side of quarantine. So
How did you learn kind of the technical aspects of film? Was there an online class, or does your school offer any kind of film basics, or how did you kind of learn what to do?
yeah, so as far as just learning about filmmaking, I've basically just done everything from looking up my YouTube tutorials, or just like looking at my inspirations and um how they're doing things. So I haven't had like really any formal like guidance or teaching. Like our school doesn't offer any film classes or anything like that. It's just it started from like small things where I just feel like really impressed by like some videos, and just like yeah, I feel like that feeling you get after watching something, whether it's like a wow or any type of emotion. I think that's like the really special part of filmmaking, where if I can impact someone through any way, like whether it's the way I intended the film to, or anything else, I think um that's what like really drives me. So
So what are you working on now?
yeah, so right now I'm like really focusing on just taking my SAT this Saturday. It's just like part of high school. You gotta you gotta take that,
Yeah,
right?
it's never fun.
Um, yeah, standardized tests are never fun, you're right. And just starting my application process. Um, yeah, it's kind of usual senior stuff. And then yeah, as far as filmmaking, I have some like ideas on the table. Um, I I think one story I really want to tell is how like a family can deal with um someone that has dementia slash Alzheimer's. Um, like because my grandma has it, and I've kind of grown up with her, gradually getting worse and worse. And although it's a pretty sensitive and personal topic, I think it's it's really a story worth sharing. Yeah, I mean, really, I think like family is like a pretty important aspect of my life, and I really don't want to like 10 years down the road and I look back and I feel like regret is the worst feeling, right? So
Yep.
just to maximize your time with your family, that's gonna be a pretty important thing. So
Where are you located? Are you actually going back to school, like in school, or are you doing remote school? Because here in Queens, we're kind of, there's a lot of remote school at the moment.
yeah, so I'm from Troy, Michigan, so it's like basically the suburbs that's kind of close to Detroit. We're like 20-30 minutes away, and um we're gonna have, I think, yeah, remote learning for like the first 5 weeks, and then it's to be the to
Be
be like
decided.
determined. Yeah,
So anything you'd like to add before we wrap up about anything?
yeah. I mean, I think just to kind of hit home the message of my short film, just to really don't take this time for granted, right? Like we got to make the most of it.
Well, thank you so much. I'm happy to meet you. It was a wonderful
Yeah, yeah.
film.
Thank you
It
so much.
really is.
Yeah.
So, please keep making films.